What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to talk about women don't change for you. So this obviously applies to guys too, but look, the only time people change is when they are forced to change, or they go through something traumatic enough where they're like, okay, I need to change who I am. They need to kind of hit a barrier or rock bottom, or they need to be faced with a situation that makes them rethink their entire existence. Here is something that I am seeing in my coaching sessions all the time is, can I change her? Can I get her to change? And my reaction is always like, no, she broke up with you. If somebody breaks up with you, do you think they're going to change who they are? No, the change is going to be forced on the person who gets dumped, because the person who gets dumped is going through something traumatic. So they're going through something that they're like, okay, I did something wrong. This person doesn't like me anymore. So obviously I'm the issue, which isn't always the case, but that's what most people think and go through. The woman, why the fuck would she change? Why would she change? Why would she even think about it? The only time that she's going to change is if she gets dumped or she goes through something traumatic, like I just said before. And so many men are trying to get women to change who they are. And really, it's not that they want to change the woman. It's this, they want to, okay, so really what they want to do is they want to change that girl to who they think that woman should be. And here's the biggest problem with that. You don't truly love her if you want her to change. You never really did. You can't love someone and then want them to change who they are. That's not fair. You can't do that. You have to love people for who they are. So if they're a person, I just did a coaching session with a guy recently, right? So when we were going through the coaching session, we talked about all the things about her that he loved, right? He's like, oh, she's the greatest woman this, she's the greatest woman that, greatest woman this. And then I stopped him and I said, well, why are you asking me if you can change her then? I said, you want to remove the bad things about her? I said, dude, you can't do that. She has to be forced into that through her own experiences in life. So people always come to me and they're like, how can I get her to, right? So this is why men need to be really, really careful with who they date and start putting on people on probationary periods. Because honestly, like, you don't want to waste your time with somebody and then think you're going to change. Like, that's how much one-itis people have. People have no idea how many people are out there, right? And they find one person that they end up loving and they're like, okay, this didn't really work out in my favor totally, so I want to try to change this person. Do you understand how selfish that is? And I want you guys to look inward. I want you guys to really look inside yourselves and be like, why would I want somebody to change? Why should I want somebody to change for me? So the only thing that you can change is yourself. The only person you can change is you. And when you change yourself for the better and you start looking at all the things in your life that suck and you start really working on them, finances, your status, your body, your nutrition, everything that you know is going to improve the quality of your life, that's when you're going to attract much higher quality people, especially when you apply like probationary periods and vetting women into the process. When you mix all these things together, you're going to find someone that is going to be more rare. So women are looking for a leader, a strong masculine man, which is a rare thing these days. So when they see that man, of course, they're going to want to go out with him and they're going to want to test the waters with him and see what's going on. So why don't you become that man, become that strong masculine man? And guys are always going to be like, how do I do that? It's like, well, what do strong masculine men always have in common? They do what they want. They say what they want. They go after everything that they want to go after in life without fail. They don't bow to anybody. They do everything according to their own will. To do that, you have to be very confident in all areas of your life. Like if you have fuck you money, if you have $10 million in your bank account, of course you're going to walk around with some swagger. So why don't you get to the point where you're so comfortable with your finances, your nutrition, and all that stuff in your life that nobody can ever say anything to you that will ever upset you? Get to that point in your life. And maybe that's another way that people need to look at it. So maybe that will help you guys try to change who you guys are. Because you cannot change somebody else. They have to want to change on their own.